on this world, but Good morning, y'all. How's it going? Welcome back to my camera's not fucking working right because I'm a goddamn idiot that fucking set it up wrong and I should be ashamed of myself.com. How's it going, guys? Is like the biggest, dumbest thing. Boop. Okay, cool. How's it going, Epic? How are you? Good morning, sir.
Hello.
Good morning, Crow.
Hello.
Okay, we're here with hopefully most likely the last full day of like Discord bot stuff with you guys. I think we've got most of the big pieces done. We need to get, well, the last big piece we're working on right now is inserting the data from when we run the change role, inserting that into the whitelist table, and then it'll mostly be like cleanup stuff like good hygiene, inserting dupes, counting things, making sure the bot only checks what channel you're in when you run the command, and stuff like that. Let's make sure. Hey, it's Lenny. How are you doing? Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Balar.
Hello.
Yes. Hope you guys had good nights. Oh, why am I Oop. It's loosened. Oh, it's okay. Okay, so we left off, let's see, inserting into whitelist table here. Let me make sure I turn back on the dev box so we can test SQL Server there. Everyone's having good mornings. Knackered, I actually set up for the full 24 hours of dev site with a full day of work on either side. Jesus Christ. Crazy. You are a crazy person, Litany. How did it go? Like, yeah, nobody poked me, so I was like, oh, I guess things went well. We had a busy day too. We were launching a new state for work, so that was super fun. It turned out to be a rather busy day. Yeah, we weren't expecting it, but we wanted to get it out as soon as we could, so. Okay, what is up? Browser eating all my memory. Oop, you guys go. Man, that's crazy. The game's starting to look and feel like a game. Man, that's awesome, Epic. Really, really proud of you, man. Dude, we raised $7,000. That's fucking awesome, dude. Way to go, you guys. Really, really cool. What what was the big stuff you had to do? Was it just like watching stuff on OBS? Like that'd be interesting. You know, I expressed interest in learning, but everyone's so busy with other stuff. I didn't want to be a distraction, so you know, that's how that went. Oh, let me see if this camera again. Boop, 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 boop. And did it turn exposure back on again? And this camera stays the way I want it to stay. And that's really, really awesome. Scene changing, queuing up the MCs and speakers, essentially herding cats, and putting out a couple of minor fires and volume leveling. Nice. That's really awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Correct. Yeah. Oh, and that reminds me, yeah, before I get started, one of the admins sent me over the original Discord bot they were working on. So let me snag that, download that in another window, and see what kind of bot they used. But, ooh, grabbing that other Discord bot they have just to look at the code for it. Boop. Running. Let's go and see. Let's go and make the greatest wool movie ever. The bot's going pretty good. Like the big hurdles were, like the biggest hurdle was that the documentation for the this screwed up. The documentation for the gtarp plus tools were kind of like missing a bunch of stuff. Like there was missing a lot of examples, so it was hard for me to figure certain things out. But eventually, once I figured out how to right here, just to queue up listening to when the guild members changed, then it was easy to just write a routine that'll listen for that. So now when a role changes, we can queue off that. And we were in the middle of doing the math here to see, we were checking role comparing, so we see when you add a role, you know, it changes the before and after. It shows you before rolls and after rolls, so you have to do the math to like, is there more before rolls than after rolls, which means that you've deleted something, or is there more after rolls than before rolls, which means you've added a roll. So we're doing that now. We're doing the math for that. We've got that done. So now I left off writing the queries. And then this is Discord ID, which is this guy, and then Discord role ID, which is this guy, and then Discord ID, which is member ID. And the Steam ID we don't need for the delete, because we're not really keying, we're not keying off of the Steam ID, even though that's what we need to track players. We stored in the database referencing, there is a lookup table with their Discord ID and their Steam ID, so we might as well just queue up off the Discord ID. I can't think of any reason to focus only on their Steam ID versus their Discord ID, at least in normal use cases. Finally got detection and basic visualization of unevenness of blocky voxel train working. Dude, that's awesome, Blar. Do you want to share some screenshots or some code? That'd be awesome. So, and what did you get done, Epic? Like, what did you get done to make your game feel like a game? That's really awesome to hear, man. Really, 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 really awesome. I mean, we'd be working on Space Western Survival if it wasn't for helping my buddy Honor be out and helping this community out, so. Is the bot custom for the guy at GTA? You could reach out to things like NoPixel and see if they would be interested in using your software. I'd have to get their permission to do that. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to helping them out. I wrote one of the Pancake guys is from A3L. I think he was my buddy. Like there's Pancake Humper, and then there's another Pancake, and I knew both of them. Like Deacon was the one that was not the runner of like NoPixel, so I would totally help them if they needed help. I mean, that's not a... I'm doing this to help like my friend Honorby. It's not to get into like the GTA software game. Like I know I could do that, and the reason I've always not wanted to do it is because when I want to play the games, it's because I want to play the games. It's not because I want to write code. I have the fear of, you know, I mean, I could do a really good job, but then what you do is you get sucked into, you're not allowed to like play. You have to write code, which is, you know, for years I've resisted. Like I resisted helping with A3L. Nerds RP, like I resisted helping Baxter. I was just a head admin. I didn't want to write any code. My buddy Grizz, who I role played with last night, he tried to start something, and I told him I'd help him. I'd help advise him, but I wouldn't like write code. But the timing not lined up that like Honorby is a really good friend of mine, and with the quarantine, I've got a good schedule of streaming every day, so I had a slot of time that I could dedicate to this. Especially because they had a need there. They needed to get this whitelist stuff done in the next 2 weeks. So I figured I'd just help them. So that's all. But I mean, yeah, I wouldn't not help somebody if they needed it, but I mean, there's plenty of like fucking scripters and coders out there working on stuff, so I'm sure no pixel's not hurting for talent. Okay, so let's see the delete whitelist. That should work. We should write the code out, and then we build the query here, and then we get on here, we run the query, and close the connection. I made a couple changes from yesterday where each, and this is totally not saying what this is best practice, but instead of opening the connection at the beginning of the server starting, I'm opening the connection before we do any queries. Not necessarily the most efficient thing, but I didn't want to have to write code right now for doing connection pooling, so it would keep the connection alive between the MySQL server. So I was just like, let's just use like that. I'm sure there's libraries that do it for sure, and I just haven't looked yet. I was saying, do you have any code, Ballard? Like, do you have any code to show off for your stuff you've gotten done? Like, that's really awesome, man. Like, I'm really, really happy for you guys. It's always great when you make like progress and like you're following your dream. I got camera shake on shots, got my sprite animations prettier, got my player movement mouse rotation, got explosive effects, got the gun to swap hands at 180 degrees, got my enemy die animation done, got some particle effect, and if you step on leaves, they explode in leaf particles. Started working on my shield mechanic. Dude, that's awesome, Epic. Feel free to share like screenshots and stuff if you want as well. I should make I need like a fucking someone to help me on Discord. On our Discord. Like if we should make like a game, tell me what the name of it should be, and I'll make a game screenshot channels for you guys to share your like art and stuff with each other. Like I think that'd be really neat. Instead of just doing it on stream, like do it on stream, but also we can do it on the Discord so we can all take a look at it later. Let me figure out a good name for that real quick. I think that'd be cool, because if I ever refresh, like, or if my chat dies, like, you refresh and you fucking lose everything, which would be a super duper bummer. Lose game dev, community creations, we can set like, okay, just make community creations. Let's see. I can set a channel. Okay, this is the channel guide. Cool. So we'll say channel topic. Share your games, shots, videos, and let's community. There we go. Okay, so I just made the community game creations channel on the Discord. Feel free to like share your stuff there. And we can always go back and review it later. No, I don't think you did. You've been like gone. You've been like, I thought you had found a new you know, a new boyfriend, so I was super sad. I'm just kidding. I thought you found a new place to hang out, or you were like either busy, so I was like, I wonder if Epic's dead. Where did but speaking of being dead, where's the music? Having to hear my own voice. That's stinky. What in the world is this thing doing? There we go. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. We were just doing some roleplay anyway, so it wasn't a big deal, dude. But we did get a couple old people from the community, like Northern Alex, who's come in here before. Like he signed up for the community, and another one of my old buddies. Like if you look at the bottom, like where I said, "Hey, Jimmy McNulty for helping me," it was like Rogan. Rogan was coming in. He came in to help. Yeah, he helped me before, like 5-7 years ago. So he signed up too. So it's really awesome to build that roleplay community. I know you guys might think it's nerdy, but dude, roleplay is super fucking fun. You build a lot of really good friendships with people, which is cool. Like some of my best friends I met through roleplay. Oh, the imager link is my new sprites. It's gonna open in the wrong window, aren't you? You motherfucker. I told you to open in the other window, you piece of poo-poo. Okay. No, not you. No. Open, where is it? Well, there's an article from Kill Pond. Here. Okay, let's see what you've got. Imager link, second spread of my new sprites, by the way. Dude, oh, you did share. Well, you shared a thing saying people were voting on which one you like best. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, those are the ones I like. Those are the ones I voted for too, because I like that it had the outside edge. That just like felt right for me. Dude, that's awesome. It really has come a long way. You've put a lot of really good effort into that, man. Good for you. Good for you, dude. Okay. Let's turn the Discord, let's turn the bot on. Just test changing roles and seeing what happens. I still have to get the connection fixed with this fucking server, don't I? You motherfucker. Thanks, Windows. Totally wanted you to do that. Appreciate it. I mean, you know what I'm up to. You know what I'm about. And you know that I just wanted you to fucking hide all the goddamn shit. Yeah, thanks. Faces. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Where's my Discord? There's the Discord. And then we're gonna do... Oh, yeah, let me get the... And then put up there. Let me get the database server squared away. Here. Let me bring up that. There we go. Machine restart required, yeah, but I'm not going to reboot you because I don't want to change IPs or any of that shit right now, so you can just die in a fire. I want to set up my GUI. Connect this. There. Cool. Password all failed. That's a much better error than when you're just like, it doesn't work. It's like, it does work. It does work. There really is a Santa Claus. Okay, what are we getting? Password all just straight up failed. Nice. Okay. Password all failed. Why would it fail? Oh, it's not even getting the SSH server now. Okay. Weird. Oh, because this is connecting to the thing there. Word bot. This is not connecting. Okay, now it's back to access not being access denied. This thing is fucking being a pile of garbage. So it glows blue now. Dude, that's awesome. I turned all the blue parts white by adding an emission map. That'd be cool when I get to there. I really look forward to your help on that because I'll probably have to do that. And I know like in a concept it's not hard, but it's one of those same things like where when you're asking me questions because you don't know how to do it, and even though it's simple, like I know it's simple, but I haven't been through it, so it'll be cool to have to see if you could help when I get to that point. No. Would make me a happy camper. Live, use compression, auto connect, name pipe socket. What are you being a Liberton for? Now let me change it to see, maybe doing the same IP work. Ooh. That connection. Virtual machine. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, at least we can add this. Let's just fucking add this as another user. There's our... I'm right over here. Get the user for this fucker. Again, this is all dev, so I don't care that you guys see all these passwords. They're going to change before they go to the real server. And this won't be the same MySQL server we're using. This is a dev server, so... I just need to get it set up to be not retarded. Gives. No. Using password, no. It should be using password. Dude, what is your damage, buddy? Is your dag? Okay. Just identify that it's fucking localhost then. I don't care. I'll just make it work. You're just gonna have to shut your mouth and just work, mister. I don't care right now. Localhost. Oh, because I'm a fucking moron, too. Look at that. I didn't set the right... You are. You fucking dumb. And all privileges on the wrong fucking user, you dingus. What a... gimme dumb head. Ooh. Oh, I gotta use it to it from the root account, not the mobile head account. Now... but you go back to there and test... to Jesus. Got me, boss. You got me. If you hit poison, I'm aiming to get my play test alpha ready for July 1st. Dude, that's awesome. Right in time for my birthday. I got to think about how I'd add elemental interactions. I want stuff like if you hit ice with fire, it turns to water. I know you've been talking about that for a while, and that should be pretty easy. That was something we were gonna talk about before, so. You do what you want, Buller. Don't worry. You can if you want to. Like, if you want to share, awesome. Don't feel like I'm pressuring you to share. If you don't want to, you know, who gives a fuck? I don't care. But I just wanted you to have a place to like share your creations. I know with me, I'm like, when I get something done, I'm like super excited about it. I was just all about making sure you guys could share your creations with people that would appreciate it. You know, like you can share your stuff anywhere, but some people be like, whoop-de-doo, like you fucking did some shit. Like I don't care. But like, you know, we would all be like, dude, that's fucking awesome. Way to go, dude. Like. Way to fucking go. You could spell privileges right. That would be a privilege. Bozo. Change it back to localhost. See if that wants to work now. Password, no. Password isn't no. The password is... Password, yes. Swear to goodness. Oh, I got the password wrong. Maybe it'll actually work now. Win. What in the fuck is going on? I gotta make all those animations. It'll be a lot of work. You might be able to like work it on like Fiverr or something epic, like pay someone to do it for you. You'd be surprised what you could find on Fiverr. Although, like that being said, there's a lot of people that are like, they go on like Fiverr and their shit ends up to be a lot more than $5, which to me, it just annoys me because it's supposed to be on the setting and the fact, okay. Listen, you fucking, I'm done with sharing the same fucking camera. Done with sharing the same fucking camera. Let me place this as a duplicate. I'm gonna go back to stand up. I'm gonna copy this fucking camera. And then, sorry. And then I'm gonna go back to fucking this. I'm gonna paste this filters. Paste the, unit. Go to stand up. Grab the webcam. Copy. Go back to here. I want to duplicate. I don't want pasting references. Fine. Like I'm all grayed out, and it's really annoying to me. Every goddamn day, there's like something. It's like, fuck. Come on. Boop. And then I'm like, wait. Now I'm like a fucking giant with the code, which is make myself a little, make myself smaller. Boop. And then, why the hell am I showing up? Dum head. Here. Sorry, it's like driving me fucking bananas. Bananas. B-A-N-E-N-E-S. So I'm still translucent there. Or less translucent here. Dude, totally pissing me off. Every day the camera decides it wants to be a giant piece of poop. And let's... This? Yes, focus. There. Boop. Yes. I'm very translucent there. Oh, it's just the shirt I'm wearing because I'm a fucking moron. That's what it is. What an idiot I am. Lord. And see, like, what I like spaz out on the weirdest things. I'm super spazzy. Hell, I want all custom in my art style. Yeah, that's true. No, you're right. I mean, if the art style is different, it could be very jarring and it could throw people out of the mood. That makes sense. You're right. Oh, that's a good rationale. I'm just, yeah, ignore me. You're right. You're totally right. When you're right, boss. Boss, when you're right, you're right. This being a total odd to me. Okay, it must be something with the client then. Let me check settings of it, right? Okay. Conf. Old desert. What language does the dev with a knife for D use? D sharp. Oh my god. Get out. That was terrible. Get the fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? You want jokes? I'll give you jokes. Oh, thanks, Crow.
I don't know
The font
either.
size for what?
The
For this?
education system has failed
I might
me.
have turned it off of grandpa size. Hold on. You see? Might have taken it off grandpa size for you guys. I feel like his shoulder's been like super uncomfortable. Yeah, there we go. Make it bigger. Boop. Back to grandpa size. Hey Frostbite, how are you doing, sir?
Hello.
Here's the current code though, it's for go.gd script. Nice. What language is this? Because it doesn't have semicolons, so it makes you feel like it's Python-y. Yes, jokes. Oh my god, speaking of the biggest joke of all is me, who doesn't know how to get his fucking grumble, toil and trumble. Jeez Louise, okay. Nice, it does look Python, cool. Oh snap. Thank you for sharing. I'm trying to see if there's any weirdness that I have with why the MySQL server might be giving me shit about my client. Let's see. I can't see anything off the top of my head. Let's see, what file do dinosaurs use? A RAR. At least dinosaurs have good taste, Fox. Or Frostbite, Fox. Crikey, Danger Mouse. I'm like 20% tired, that's all. Snipe for user. Skip tables. We're gonna make a little bit of a change. I'm only gonna be here for a second. I'll do most of these good principles. Oh. I just fucking reset this bastard for this dev server. It does have official mono C bindings. Dude, that's awesome, Balar. What's the idea, sir? Dude, let me make a Discord channel too. Because I would like to be able to... Why is it... Oh, it's faster and slower. I'm like, it's the same song. I should make a Discord channel too for ideas. Ideas! Let me make a Space Western Survival category, right? Let me see. Name. How do you do categories again? Category. Category called that, and then I'll make channel under here. Game ideas. Just so I don't lose them, you know. And let me mark that channel. Place to give ideas on how to make the game better. Perfect. Boop, there we go. Cool. Okay. So if you wanted a circle in your base, you'd like grab the shape tool, grab circle, place it on your base in the size you want, and it'll place the walls in shape of circle. So like a tool for creating stuff in the right shape. Okay, let me add it to the game ideas Discord, which I just did. Cool. You've restarted my SQL. Let's go back to this stack of garbage. See if it works. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. It's like, where's the window? It's right here. Right here, Charlie. Connection successful. Good enough for me for now. Because all I really want to do is create this table. I want to be able to look at the bot table, really. And I want to be able to query the stuff in here. Just to debug quickly while we're testing stuff. Let me get that out real quick. List. Let me make a new query. Discord Steam group, there we go. But right now, there we go. Jeez, what a pain in the fucking dick that was. The bot's running still, right? Yeah, it should still be running. Now we can actually test it. Boop. Okay. Let's go ahead and call. Let me go ahead and change one of the roles on Discord real quick. I'm going to change one of my roles and I'm going to add citizen. So let's see what happens. Totally broke, which is awesome. Good start. It inserted to whitelist. What it said it did. It opened the connection. Took a dump, but let's see. We probably missed something stupid, so let's see if it added that to the table, to the whitelist table. Didn't. Okay. Let's see if this query even works, because it might not work. Oh, because I have, where am I passing the Steam ID? Yeah, why, this query is wrong. Didn't have quotes, because they're all U-longs. but it should only be three. Is it really 3 values? Yeah, for that it's 3 values. But for the value ID, it's also a long, so we don't care about that. Well, let's look what the error was. Hey, have a good night, Epic. Thanks for stopping by, sir.
Bye.
Field role does not have a default value. Oh, yeah, we gotta set the role. Because we have to add logic here too, so we need to do logic for what the actual roles are. I gotta tell AA, I need the roles for what they're gonna be in the database. Let me go poke AA real quick. I do need that information from him. I need your help. Need the role. Need the job base. Like, I need to know what the role for cop is in your server. Are they users? Whitelist. We should probably make better, I guess, too, because that's kind of clunky to have to hard code it in. Actually, I should put it into. We'll put it in the config file. The config file. Thanks for stopping by, Epic. I really appreciate it. It's nice to see you guys every day. It makes me really happy. Hey, thank you for the follow. Pretzajula. I do not know how to say your name, so I'm just gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And from my daughter.
Welcome to the biscuit parade.
Welcome to the biscuit parade. Brigade. Said it wrong too now. Let's turn it. Okay. So we'll add here start do roles top roll, and this will be for the whitelist and 0 because I think it's integers, but we can change it. But at least if we put it in here, mess roll, we'll obviously change this as we need to, but we need to bake it in. Fire roll. Then the last would just be regular citizen roll. I mean, we can, and then we can extend this as much as we need because it's all just in a JSON. So we'll have to figure out how to link that up. Actually, no, we should make this a fucking. We should make it like an array, right? It should be whitelist roll, and then it can be an array, bobbers, and then it would be. Let me look at an example of one that I've got because it could be. This is an array, right? But then it could be inside of here. I've seen ones where it's like you have this and then you've got like top roll. That, and I think that's subtly different. So let's see what that is because I'm forgetting, and it's kind of important to know that real quick. Let's see. JSON versus see what it is. Yes, the difference between that is important. So that's used to define a single object, while that's used to define a sequence of objects, values, or lists. Okay, so we could also still do. So we could do it this way with the square outside of it. Array. We can have a multi-dimensional object like that. Then it would be copy 0. Then it would be that. I think that'll work. So we can write some code to iterate through this array to figure it out then. Again, all these secrets are going to be changed. So while we're developing this development, so it's not a big deal. But thank you for people that will be like, you're leaking all your shit. I'm like, I know. Dev. And development. Okay. Pull the server. Let's see. I really enjoy swearing in code. It makes me really happy. Okay. We had one thing we fixed was that query was wrong because it was a U long and I had quotes around it like a string. That's fixed. Deleting the roles should be fixed. Looking up the role here, which is getting the Steam ID. If it's a delete, we also need to have a check for if the role actually exists or not before we just go and send a delete through. I mean, it shouldn't break anything, but it's really bad hygiene to do that way. So I want to do that. Back to the old Discord arena. And we're going to change one of my roles again. I'm going to try to delete, which the role's not there, so it's going to send through the delete. It's not going to break. Cool. So now we're going to send through another role for citizen. Bill's like, no, go fuck yourself, sir. Oh yeah, role doesn't have a default value. That's where we were just a second ago. So we need to have pass in the role as well. And then to get the role, we need to check the role comparison. So for it's an ad, we need to know what the role ID is. We need to have like a check role function here. And it'll just take a role ID and then we'll map that somehow. And that'll probably be just a table we set up to do like mappings. At all. This would actually return an int, right? And we'll pass in a Discord role. I think we've got another one that has Discord role somewhere, so let's go. Just keep it and see it as we need it. There we go. Has it. Call it role, because that's the role you're gonna check. Passing check it to passing a Discord role because it's important and because it's like we call the internal things jobs. So, but then we'll call this Discord role just to be specific. If you haven't sworn once at coding, you're doing it wrong. No, I mean, I agree that swearing is super important, but there's people that totally do not like swearing, and it's like their belief system to not swear, and that's totally cool. I try to respect that as much as I can. Like when the Northern Alex comes in, he tries to keep everything family friendly. So when I see him, I try to swear a little less. I don't do a great fucking job all the time. I do try to swear a little. Yeah, I just did it right now. I do try to swear a little less. Just to try to be, just as a sign of respect to people that you respect, you know? But yeah, I'll swear like a sailor. Pass in Discord role and check to see what the job, job maps to. Role, this will be the Discord role. So we'll have to have a mapping table too. So that basically means we have to map from the one table to the other. So we'll draw it out real quick. And we're drawing out as much for me as for you guys. So it's always good to draw stuff out to make sure you're not missing anything. Or you're not overlooking some stuff. So let's do it. Do it to it. Okay. So we're going to do it's upside down dingleberry. Want yellow. We got 3 tables now. Tables. We have the this table. Stored Steam lookup table. Both those. So oh, I gotta do the quoties. Duber dubers. Whitelist table. We have the Discord lookup table. This stores the Discord and Steam ID. This stores this Discord Steam ID. Because the Steam ID is how we track the people in the game. Have you seen comments in CF goes? No, I haven't. I wouldn't look at their source because it was stolen, so it would kind of be dishonorable to me. But yeah, I would totally agree that any good anyone's probably gonna swear. I personally like swears in my comments for very cathartic release. We have the whitelist table. And then the whitelist table stores the Discord ID. Stores the Discord ID and the job role, right? Yeah, this stores the Discord ID, the Discord nick, and the Steam ID. This is going to store the Discord ID, the Steam ID, and the role. The role ID. Okay. Stores the Discord ID, role ID, like citizen, top, etc. And it also stores the role. And the role gonna be top MS or just normal citizen. And then the table we need to add now is the mapping table between role. We need to map the Discord role. It's a Discord role to job map. Role job map. And this is going to map, because what we have is we have a Discord role that we're going to have, like on their server. It'll be whatever the ulong is for it. So it'll be, oh, this is our cop role and here's the role ID. So it'll be a ulong of the role GUID. It'll be role GUID. The Discord role GUID, which is important to note. It's going to then have a lookup to the job. So the jobs will be in the sense of like the whitelist server, like cop, EMS, citizen. We'll have the job is cop, citizen, etc. And then it'll have, so this will say this Discord role GUID maps to cop. And then the third part we'll have is we need to have the job ID in terms of what GTA 5 is expecting, which I think comes in integers, but I'm not sure. Int job ID. This will be the, or actually I'll call it 5M because it's not GTA 5. 5M role ID. For what the game says. So then what we would say is, okay, in this context, I would add when I go and add the note, I'll say, okay, I've added the role in Discord for me to be a cop. So it'll say, okay, we need role ID blah, blah, blah for job cop. And then job cop maps to this. And and this will come, we'll build this out manually, but then we will also have to store those in, we can either store those in the config file or do it in the database and just key off of words like cop, etc. So get a screenshot of that right now. Put it in the Discord. Oop. Let me go put that in the old Discord arena. I'm just noting on the Discord. Can I add double? Oh, I can. That's awesome. That's nice, Trello. Nice. I need it from double the job IDs inside of 5M. And for each role, we're going to map them into a mapping table. We can look dynamically. Perfect. Okay. Oh, my chat died. I'm sorry, guys. That's annoying. What a poopy pooperton. By the way, have you seen the comments? Okay, so cool. That's the last thing I saw. But yeah, my chat was just like totally fucking poopity. Let's make sure it works now. Let's do a test. Oop, make sure it works. Okay, cool. It's back. So it like froze up for me. Okay, cool. Got that. Turn that off. Let's make you a little more babby now. How is babby formed? How girl get pregnant? Okay. That means what we're going to want to do here is, let me go over here. And make a new fucking... And I say move connection to disconnect from here. Connection. Move connection to Discord bot. Motherfucker. Fresh. Okay, so I can close this. I can come back over here. It's awesome. Okay, cool. And fuck you, because you're just nobody likes you. Go. Get shit off. Connect. Database password, which we saved before, but you know, whatever. What's a couple more times between friends? Password. Oh my goodness, you are the worst. Garbage, hold on. Oh. So it copies everything but doesn't copy the credentials, which I guess is fair. But yeah, I guess it's fair, but it's like, dude. Let me smalls. It's successful. Let's go back over here. Perfect. Okay, so now we can go in here. The Discord bot stuff. Then we'll add the, what do we call it? Discord role. Discord role job map. I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. Ooh, sorry. That was heck of a sneeze. Green screen, webcam, green screen. Screen. Unity dev. There. Camera toggle there. Perfect there. here. Of course, I'm not here because I fucking changed it. Then if I do it again, haha. So now I should go back here. I should be seen here. Yes, perfect. But the fucking transforms get fucked up every time. Oh my god, that is frustrating. Unbelievably frustrating. Hey, Brainoid, how are you doing? Good morning.
Hello.
It does not feel good. It hurts like a mother. The first thing this table is going to be called Squid Roll Job Map. Okay. Ready. Planning, of course. Turn this shit off, I forget. I don't want it there. Oh, turn yourself off, you piece of poop. Discord roll job map. And then what did we need for it? We needed the view longs. Discord roll. Big int. Big int. Ints don't lie. Then job, which could be a string for now. And a job ID could be int. If I recall correctly. I'd message you, but what can you do? Social distancing. I'd massage you. Nice. Well, it's okay. Dude, my wife is a massage therapist. It would be actually super awesome. Massage is awesome. Like, dude, I actually got my wife to get into massage by introducing her to my massage therapist when I met her, which was like way awesome. It totally keeps you feeling good. So we're going to have check roll here. Because what we need to do when we come in to add, we need to be able to map. We're saying, hey, we're adding a role. And that's awesome, but we need to map that to an actual role in the server. So we need to do, here, we'll need to do, check role ID. And we'll need to pass in this new role, which is value pair value. And then this would come back with the job ID. This will come back with the role ID, which is really the job ID. Or the role in the server. Role is the job role of the M server. And then that will need to be 3. And sometimes some of these songs are like way louder than other ones. And about 1,000% creepier. Alright, just turn it down. And then this one will be job role. Roll there. So we'll pass in the role here, and then we need to do a lookup of the table. Let's go find. Have a select somewhere around here. Make another copy. Window. Boop. Long. Hit. We'll want to select from map. I'm gonna write the query here, right? You guys slow. all in one line, so that looks. We need it where the Discord. No, what do we need it with? We need it where the Discord role ID would equal role. I should be called fucking Discord role ID, right? Like Discord ID. Yeah, this is the role ID, and I should call it the role ID. No, this is the Discord ID. This is the Discord ID, Discord role ID. So I need to make it Discord role ID. Gross that I fucking didn't keep it for him. I totally ashamed of myself. Roll. Now keep it lowercase. What weirdo? Would it be a good idea to do that way? Here's some screenshots about the visualization. Let's check it out. Let's check it. Motherfucker, open on the wrong window. Pack of potatoes. Boop, move to tab. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Dude, so that's like height right there, right? Am I seeing that right? That's like height that it's voxed out. Dude, that's awesome, dude. Nice work, Balar. Like, that's really cool. Like, I always wondered how you could take, like, square voxels and make them... Okay, this song is just too fucking much. Too much fucking, like, ear fucking cringe. Still need to do some work, but it matches my expectations of what it's supposed to do. Be even and even. Dude, that's really good. Nice work, Balar. I'll post it up in the Discord channel, too, for the game screenshots. For perpetuity. I thought this would feel better after sleeping on it, and it is not... I must be doing something wrong. I must be doing something wrong. Let's post up. Game creation. LAR. Oh. Finishing up with the Discord bot. Query. Let's go back into the code and make sure we gross. Okay, that's nobody wants you anymore. Bye. Okay, cool. So then we're good there. Well, the voxel train does the matching from 3D coordinates to voxel block, and I just checked the ID. Dude, that's awesome. That's such interesting work to me. Like, super duper neat. Select from Discord role job where Discord ID. We need to look for Discord role ID. That'll be equal to role that comes in. Role ID that comes in. Then we need to tag that. Hey. Print the query out while we're debugging for sure. A lot of repeating code too. Yeah, let's add a select query into here. This is a lot of repeating code. I've done a bunch and it's kind of gross and it's making me want to fucking A baby. Eat a baby. And, select query. We'll pass in the string and we'll also pass in the connection. And oh, the app's running. I'm like, why is this being green? We're still running the app, you bozo. What's it got? Just an enum, dude. Like, an enum, buddy. Gotta blow my nose. 1 second. Boop. Why doesn't it support multiple types? Can't you just add support for it yourself, you know? Boop, 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 boop. And then we'll need to pass in. So we'll get back. So what this will just have to return is the whatever the string is of the results. Then we'll just return the string. Oh, Jesus Christ. Three fish engine. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck three fish engine's coming from. Where the fuck does that come from? Org bouncy castle crypto. Solution of the three fish tweak of a long block saver. No thanks. And too loud. Well, you can understand it. You just gotta work on it. You can do hard things. You can do hard things. Return type is void when it should be return string. For now, there'll probably be ways to make it better for sure. Means we should be able to refactor this to say database.select query. Yes, my man. Then we're going to pass in this string of query. We're going to pass in the database connection of database. And it's going to return a string. So then we're going to actually return theme string is there. So yeah. A string will become there. And we'll just try the parsing there. We'll have to do the same for like inserts and stuff too. And that being written in C++ does not help. I know, but you can do it, man. You can do hard things. You can do hard things like your chicken wings. Oh, the chicken wings are delicious. It's all good. What are you pissed off about? Oh, because you need to return an int, right? So return 1. 2. Something real. I'm pretty sure I'll forget that and I'll come back later and I'll be like, this doesn't work right. Herpa derp. And then I'll be like super salty about it and they'll be like, oh, you're just dumb. You're just a dum-dum. You missed this. Okay. We've got that refactored to use this. So get Steam ID should work. We need to refactor this to have an insert over here, so let's get the inserts done. I try to get used to working with the blocky ones for now. Both work mostly the same, maybe check out later. Oh, that's probably a sane idea. Get it working the way you want and then step back in later. Dude. My shoulder is like, I must be doing something bad with my posture. So, Good times. Good times. Actually, instead of doing this select, we could also do like this has a to string, but like insert wouldn't have a string. And then it's only one single function. But then the other function gets dirty, so let's just do it this way. And there would be void because there would be no result from this, right? I mean, other than maybe an int, but for now we'll just do insert query. Kind of get out with it. Returns void, so we're good. Does things on the old database arena. It's an insert, so we know. But I mean, we'll need to capture any errors. You're a fucking stream machine, dude. What are you talking about? I got like 5 or 6 hours of sleep. What up, Pinkham? How are you doing?
Hello.
How are you? I hope your role play stream earlier went well. It did. Yeah, it went pretty good. We got 2 old timers, like the Northern Alex, who's coming here every once in a while. He joined up with the guy that I have listed below, like Jimmy McNulty. He saw the stream and he's coming back in. He's going to apply to join, which will be cool. It'll be like old friends getting back together. Like I really enjoyed working with those people, so it'll be a lot of fun. Pretty excited. Anyway, got 2 short meetings now. Well, I will see you, Ballard. Thank you for stopping by, dude.
Bye-bye.
Boop, boop, boo. So we're refactoring a bit to use, to kind of just clean up the database stuff so it's a little bit less fucking gross while we're in here. The query's going to be string. No, motherfucker. Query. What do you think string? Oh, I need to pass in the connection string. Duh. Run that. All the queries taken care of. There's only a couple to start, so it'll be okay. But we should be able to run it and see anyway. Sure it works. We'll go to Discord and say this is up. We'll just run the we'll run the CMID, which will add a duplicate, which we need to fix eventually, but for now it'll be fine. Let's see, we should be able, that should see us adding this should go from like 4 to 5 when we run this, if it works. Five. Okay, so that still works. New insert arena stuff. Cool. Cool. And then we need to do, when we were here then, we need to go to check role ID and make sure that gets put away. Role ID. Too fucking alphabetical. I don't like that at all. Fucking shit sort properly because it's disgusting. Gross. Not like. Whatever. I'll be out of this shit. Oh my god. And then you click on something wrong. Oh. I know, it's pretty awesome. Like, it's super duper awesome. Like, those are really good guys. And it's been like five years since we role played. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see how things have changed. A lot of them. It'll be really cool too, because Alex was like always the Air 1 pilot and everything. Like, he's awesome. And he's like me, so he's a little bit more, experienced, so he's doesn't act like a fucking child. An immature child. How dare you organize my madness? What man does she talk about, Killpond? Crazy kid. So we're going to select from Discord role where the Discord ID role equals this. That's going to return to us string. So what is that going to get back? That's going to get back... What are we trying to get back? We're trying to get the role ID for the job. So all we really need to return from that query is the... job ID. We really just want the job ID. You should never select star if you don't have to. It's better to just have something specific to get it. Job ID of 5. Server. We need 0 s equals 1. Then we will parse. We got to convert that just like we did. Other one here. Okay. Well, this one has to get changed. Build member update shit. Is this right? Okay, so we'll change that in a second. Well, it's an insert query. We'll just change it right fucking now. Query is query, right? So. Well, it isn't an insert query, is it? It's depends on what's running, because sometimes it's an insert query. Well, it's a delete, so both times it should be fine. You know, really, I could rename that to make better sense and be it wouldn't really be an insert query. It would be like a query that doesn't get a result back, other than just a row count. We'll call it insert query for now. It doesn't really fit, but it'll work. It'll work for now. Ba-bum-ba-ba. And we need to find... This is what we're doing for the check role ID. We need to find the other... Oh, I have this under my arm too, which is probably not helping. I'm going to get this pen away for now. Sorting your files. Yeah, I know. Sorting files is terrible. We need to do where we're parsing the integer. And shit is the hard part. Right here. Okay. Because this is coming back as a string. This will actually be a string that comes back, so we need to convert it to for it. It will be the job ID. This will be job ID string. It's back of the string. Oh, because I'm running the server. I'm like, what are you pissed off about? We don't know how to do things. So this will become job ID. Need to be job ID, or can it just be some random int? It can be. Let's just make it. Or this will be an int. Oh, it's going to be like, you can't have a null for a number. Okay, well, let me get minus equals. Yes, perfect number. Oh, in 32. And return the job ID. It'll either be -1 or not. Role ID. So then we get here, we'll check the role ID. Then we pass this in as job role. Could work. This isn't going to return anything though, because we need to have a map in our temp table or temp database with the role ID. Yeah, so I'll need to see, how do I grab, can I get the IDs for my role from a Discord server? Let's see if you can do that without, like, non-programmatically. Role IDs. See if there's a way to do it not programmatically. Discord? There. Role by ID. Easy part one checks. Get used to it. It's like getting another connection. Yes, it is. Get the ID of the role, you can either mention it with a blah blah, like role name, or copy it from the role menu. You mention it, the ID is the number between the blah blah blah. Okay, so let's try that real quick. Admin. Oh, cool. And then do citizen. To get the ID of the role, you can either mention it with a @ before it, like blah blah role name, which I just did and it didn't fucking work. Copy it from the role menu. Okay, let me go to the role menu then. Because we'll have to do this on the new server, so might as well figure it out now. Am I right? Roles, server roles. Ooh, sorry. Citizen, blah, blah, blah. Get the ID from the role without mentioning it. You enable development role in the appearance under your user settings. So let's go down there. Go to appearance. Yes. Dark, compact, dark slide bar. How do I do developer roles already advanced? Yes. Go to the role menu in the server settings and right click on the role you want and then copy ID. Okay. We have developer mode on. Let's go to let's go to roles now for the server. Boop, boop, boop. Roles, and then we're going to copy. Oh, there it is, citizen. So we can put that in here now. We can say, this will say, this is a lookup for us, citizen, and then the job ID. For instance will be 4. This is a test, and then cop. The other one we're going to test. ID for cop. Refresh. New one. Cop. And I think it's 0, something like that. Cool. So now we've populated that saying we've got the citizen and the cop information. And now when we change between those two, it should find a job ID. In theory. In theory. Now let's see if it actually fucking works. You know. Now let me go to the server and assign myself, or unassign myself the role of citizen. I didn't have the role, so it shouldn't make a difference. But for adding, we're going to add it now. Citizen, so it should do something. Because see how it says before role citizen, after role administrator. Well, before role citizen and admin, now just citizen. We're going to add the citizen. Awesome. Did it actually work? Role 4. And did it look it up right? That's what we mapped it to. Sweet. Googly moogly. Okay, cool. Cool, 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 cool. And whitelist should have shit. Yes. Discord ID, Steam ID, role ID, and Discord role ID. Yes. And now, if I were to also add cop, there should be a second record for me with role ID of 0 and a different. Okay. Perfect. Oh, so everyone can be a citizen if they're there. Then it's like, oh, why use CRUD when you have direct DB access? I mean, CRUD just create, read, update, delete, which is what you do when you have direct DB access. Are you trying to say why would I use an RM? Because fuck ORMs. ORMs are ORMs are fucking disgusting, and I don't fucking like them. I think they're good for certain things, like people that don't know how databases work, but they make some super inefficient fucking SQL at times, so fuck that noise. So let's remove the cop role. He's been fired from his job. Boom. Go back over here. This role should be gone. Awesome, it's gone. But I can still come into the server as a role of this. So the way that the server will have to check the whitelist. Well, the way the server whitelist role, as far as the server is concerned, this will just come back and say, if you're on the whitelist, you get to access the server. So it doesn't give a shit if you have 1 role or 100. If you find some access, well, it will give a shit, most likely. So if it does give a shit, so let's write this out. If it does give a shit, eventually, then what we need to do is query the roles based on order of precedence, like cop check first, EMS check second, fire check third, then citizen fourth. Hey, to each their own. Like, ORMs are good for what they are for, and you know, in a lot of use cases they work really well. But in cases like, even in cases where I work now, they make queries that are terrible. Like understanding, I mean, it's not everyone's strong suit of like knowing how to like organizationally like build a database. I was a database developer for years, so I know like the, you know, third normal form, how to build that out myself. I mean, ORMs can be just as much of a pain as anything else, you know? Like, for instance, it might not make a query that's, you know, the best indexed. It might be imperformant, which we've had to deal with a lot where I'm at now. We're working with like almost a terabyte of data. Okay, so let's go and make a note in the Trello real quick too, because this is going to be kind of important. Ideas for whitelisting. So let me put this over. Let me bring this board over real quick so you guys can on it. Thoughts on white thing. When we are checking the list, we should do it in order of precedence. Top down with the most powerful. I'm thinking of in terms of better word. Powerful is what I'm going to use, but it means like cops have a lot more power, not like physical power, but they have a lot more permissions on the server. So it's more powerful in a way. Cops, EMS, then citizens. One man's enum is another man's ORM. Hey, you saw I didn't use enums, right? Because I agreed with your point that enums are fucking, would be gross to work with in cases. Oh, I understand. Shut your cake hole. I haven't had cake in a while. I should get cake. Although I had brownies yesterday, which are like little chocolate cake, you know. Yeah, fuck using RMs. I mean, not really. Everything has its place for sure. Like we use Sequelize at work. Man, it's yeah. Oof. Okay. Good. I think we're good there. I think we've now got it finding a role. I think we're done. I mean, other than cleanup. So we got to do a couple things like things left to do. Let's make a list of those things left to do. And role assign, insert role. Done. So that it's been done. Role remove role. Yes. At a high level, we need to be able to have a command when new players will run to get their Steam 64 ID. We have that. Done. Once that is run, we will tie that role with the MySQL server. So as my staff assign a role player, will take the Steam 64 and insert it into the MySQL server. This should grant real-time access to the game. Done. Okay. Left to do. We need to have the bot hands only run in a certain room. Not let people spam from every goddamn room. We need to have we need to add throttling for the Steam API check. Because there's a certain amount it can run daily. Only get a certain amount of free queries. Hey Larry, thank you for the raid, sir.
Welcome to the biscuit boy.
What were you guys up to? If you guys haven't seen Larry, he is fucking awesome. He is like super big brain math. He's a super big brain mathlete. So if you have math questions, he's the man to ask. What were you guys up to today? We need to add throttling to Steam API to check. We only get a certain amount of free queries. There's other stuff we need to do. Like there's a lot of like to-dos I have, like review the to-dos. Because there's a lot of like good hygiene stuff we should do. Review to-dos. Because if the next step for me would be to start working on the whitelist part, but I need to get access to the server to figure that out. So let me poke, while I'm in there, let me poke the admin about that. Okay. So let me tell to play. Okay. Shit, you're up. Help setting. Let me see, this is the Discord bot they made. He sent me their Discord bot they have, which is cool. So I could probably put my commands into there as long as it's not written in a ridiculous language. We're actually doing refactoring my game. Oh, dude, that's awesome. You have any screenshots to share? Would you like to develop an app? Got enough of the engine to do some maintenance-y, bug fixing, UI cleaning. And are you using Unity, or are you writing your own thing, or using Godot, or what? Nice. Yeah, yeah, probably I'm the same. If I tried it, I would have tried Godot, but it's different enough that I'm like, fuck, I don't want to learn another engine, especially if I'm gonna have to learn Unreal 5 later, you know? You want to link it up? 'Cause that's awesome, dude. And thank you for the raid, man. It's nice to see you again. I'm really excited because unlike Unity, where I'm getting stuck behind barriers constantly with this kind of stuff, like it's like my day job, so once I figured out how the Discord stuff worked, even with those guys' terrible UI or terrible documentation, got a little bit easier to do. I haven't seen the thing for it, but I heard it looked really cool, so I don't have good screenshots because I'm using random web assets. Nice. It's no worries. I was just clear. And what was your game again? Like, what was the, you want to give your blurb on what it is going to be? Because I don't remember. If I remember, you'll say it and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. But I'm hearing so many like game ideas every day. It's a little hard for me to keep up. Let's make a commit real quick to our code. Now that we're like at a good, everything kind of feature complete. Now we're just doing cleanup. Because all this bot needs to do is get stuff into the whitelist table. And then there's another script, which we're going to work on next whenever I get access to that, of doing the whitelist role. And that'll be interesting code because I've never dealt with 5M before. So that'll be fun to do for sure. It's like an oh yeah, fuck. Yes. Every time it's like, I love XCOM. It's like you're making my childhood. Dude, that's really cool. Like that's super duper fucking cool. I love that. I might rework the game story, but that's the general idea. Yeah, I mean, if you can get like the gameplay that works, and making the stories probably the hardest part of all. It'd be the hardest part for me. Like, fuck, stories. Like, what's a compelling story? It's like, I can't write a compelling story to save my life. When I was a kid, I used to write, you know, books, like BattleTech books about wars and stuff in the BattleTech land, and it probably was not very compelling. But ever since I was a young boy, I've always loved the sound of my own voice. We're gonna have to go in now and start doing some code cleanup, so we need to put our, our safety glasses on so that we're prepared. Safety first is what they say. Dude, these things are dusty as shit. I was doing, we have like a box of safety glasses because we were working with my son. What the fuck happened to this lenses? I just need to wipe them down, like, properly, I guess. We were doing some soldering work, so I wanted to have safety glasses, and he didn't like it. I was like, dude, if a piece of somehow some hot solder or metal or flux gets in your eye, you're gonna wish you had fucking glasses on. So why? Because then you'll be fucking blind. Do you want to be fucking blind? I don't want to be fucking blind. But it's not gonna happen. It's like, well, it might not happen a million times, but it's the millionth time it happens, you're gonna wish you wore fucking eye protection, mister. Because I was trying to get him to solder like a homemade radio, but he was not down with that. So why am I even taking these damn things out? Okay. My Git client is almost done updating. What is this, like low budget porn music? No thank you. It's a good song, but not really my style. Please no. Please, Mr. Superman, no. What's his style? Being blind? His style's to be blind. Oh, the porn music. Nice. Bueno arbusto. Nice bush. Open Sesame. Open Kashmir. Okay. Games. GTA. Discord bot. Management bot. Like to develop an app bot? Yes. Yes, I would. Okay, let's get this up on the... Oh, fucker. I said open Git shell. Please. Please open shell. Need shell. Dude. Open Git shell. Oh, it is open. Haha, my bad. Sorry. Ah. It had been opening quite a few of them at my behest. Well then. One more time. Third time's the charm. Now that I actually see the window, perfect. Clean up the code, add some quality of life things, listen only in the designated room. Big on add. Add daily counts for Steam API checking. Like, I don't think we're gonna get that right away, so I might even not be able to have to do that right now, but we have time, so we might as well do it. Push this up. No more key logging, which is good. Rataka-taka. Open Rataka-taka. What was it? Shit. Players in a wig stream when? I want to see a 70s. Hey, if you send me a wig, Brainoid, I will wear a wig on stream. Or because I was role playing, I was role playing yesterday. I mean, if you send it to me, Killpond, I'll wear a wig. Whenever. Dude, so did you check out the UI builder, Larry? Like it depends on when you're gonna launch your game though, because like you can add it now in like the editor, and there's like a work for like using it in the runtime. If you go to like 20, you can do it in 2019.3, And in 2021, 2020.1, they've actually got a runtime that's for it. But I just wanted to avoid using it now because it seemed like it still wasn't baked enough, and then I would have the typical model where I'm like, I want to try to use their new hotness, and I'm like super excited about it. Then I get in, it's like a cobbled together pile of shit that doesn't just fucking work right. And then I would get super pissed off, and I'd be like, fuck this. But yeah, if you send me a fucking wig, Killpond, I will totally wear a wig and fucking do the stream with the wig on. If you want. I'm not above that. And it's not, I don't feel like it's me whoring myself out, but I do feel like it would be funny and it would make me laugh. Which, if I laugh and you guys laugh, then we all have a good time and it's funny. You know? It's like fucking, that dude, what's his name? Kit Boga, the guy that does all the crank calls. He always wears that fucking granny wig and shit. He's like, hey kitties, how you doing? I'm not aiming release this year, so I'm waiting for it. Nice. Well then if you're waiting for it, Larry, that means you can at least use it. You can start using UI Builder now. You just need to install the UI Builder package. It's called like UI, no, I think it's like UI Extender. Let me look and see. Because I have it installed and it's actually totally usable for things like in the editor for now. What only work? So what I was just saying is they have a debug package you can manually add to work in the runtime. And then if you do that, then I can fucking pick your brain. Because I wanted to tackle it too, but then I got nervous. You know, I know Unity's MO is to release really hot demos of really cool stuff, and then you realize after the fact it's so like orchestrated to like get it to work for a demo, but it would never work in fucking real life. And I just gone through that with the job system, and I didn't want to like have my heart broken again. But you go here to package manager. Let me open up my manifest destiny. Let me open up my manifest JSON. So we've got UI builder. So there's UI runtime. So you can go and you can add this. You have to manually add it to your JSON for your manifest JSON, but it'll grab it for 2019.3. With 2021, you actually can find it. And then there's the unit. Where the fuck is it in here? UI builder is the thing. I mean, look at it. It's super fucking cool. Like it is. No argument that it is really fucking neat. Like I've got the UI builder here where it's got all the CSS and you can arrange things. I was getting to the point where I was writing the code up, but like, you know, as you move it, like the buttons stay properly set up. And this is the canvas, so you can use it to simulate like different screen sizes, which is awesome. And I saw people say it worked in the runtime. It just was extra code, but yeah, I didn't want my heart broken again. You know how it is. But if I didn't have other things to do, I could totally like tinker around with it, because yeah, I'd like to take a pass on making this less poop-tastic. So let's go look at there's damn it. There we go. Okay. Let's open the GitHub. This, because I need to move it into the team GitHub. Where is their repository? What do we call it? Discord? It's not called Discord bot tutorial, is it? No, I didn't fucking call it that. That would be the dum-dum. The dummy-dum-dum. Spearhead, I called it Spearhead. There it is. Let's see, I should be able to move this to... Also, I'd like to move this into a team. What up, Philip? Good morning, sir. How are you doing? I think I'll just do it okay for now to focus on other things. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, it looked really, really nice. But I'm the same boat as you, so. Do I move this shit to the team? I could do Spearhead, right? Okay, let me look up the team I'm on real quick, so I can transfer it properly, because I want to put it into this team repo, because this isn't my code. This is a code for the community, and I don't have control over that. Like that's not like there's a lot of people that will do that, and it's not right. Like that's not professional at all, you know. Like that's the code for the server right there, and I don't have clearance to show that, so I'm not gonna show that off. But if I ever get clearance, I'll totally, you know, show it off. ownership. Actually, let me see, do I have access to create a repo here? I might, new repo? Perfect. Okay, I do, so then I'll be good. You motherfucker. You do not have access. Sons of bitches. Oh, because it's this. It's this fucker. Because they put the apostrophe in it. Classic. Classic. That works now. Perfect. Please second team used to have your access to here. Yes, transfer. Minutes, awesome. Responsive UI, that's enough to be a dream. Dude, that is enough to be a dream, dude. Like, I'm excited. Like, I'm not even a UI designer, but that means, like, I can make a shitty UI, Larry, and if we ever somehow, through, like, the grace of, like, the spaghetti monster or some stroke of fortune, have the resources to actually, like, pay people for the project, I could, like, pay a coworker of mine, Michelle, who's like a front-end designer. I can pay her on the side to be like, make this UI using your standard web toolkit. It's for a video game, and she doesn't have to give a shit. She'll make the UI, and then I'll wire it up, and it's like, how fucking awesome would that be? Because she's so good at what she does. Like, everything on my day job she makes, and she's like one of the best UI designers I've ever worked with. She's like competent. Oh, so good. So good. Your head, there it is. Repos, cool. Cool. Okay. So then, do I have to change anything on my end here to, since it's now a different repo? I think it got moved. I want to make sure. And it's totally not under me anymore, right? Management bot. Okay, so it's not here anymore. Bot. Cool. So if I look under here, it would be though, right? Perfect. These are all the non-local ones. Cool. Awesome. Oh, NavHUD. That's so fucking good. Okay. Let's see what my Git client's probably like, would you like to develop an app? And it's like super unhappy, I would bet. Or actually, I could probably just change the origin, right? Yeah, I should be able to change the origin here. Say, let me find the new origin. And the new one would be here. And the new origin, instead of being B Wheatley GitHub, it'll be Spearhead GitHub. Spearhead. Do that. That should work in theory. Perfect. Fuck yes. Okay, so let's make a test real quick just to see. A test commit. Okay, that's done. We're gonna amend our last commit just to, just to test to make sure it worked. Here, it'll be easy to see. So let's create a PR for the code right now. Actually, no, instead of amending the last commit, actually no, we'll see it because we'll see if it gets updated. Git push, and the branch is already in push, so we'll have to force the push. Force push in the bush. This should say, hey, you gotta refresh. Would you like to develop an app? Maybe it won't. Maybe I have to just refresh. What did I add that to do? Something real? Oh, I did have it. And also we do return something real now, so we don't need that to do anymore. So we could just do it again. All I was trying to verify is that I'm talking now to the new server. Let me let him know I put the okay. Let me refresh here. It should be gone here. This sounds almost makes me think of like Crash Bandicoot, almost like do 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 do. At least that's what I expect. Check roll ID. Yeah, cool. So we're pushing fine. Let's review the PR. I mean, this will be the very first pass. So let's go in and clean. Let's make the greatest wool movie ever. Let's make sure we do the this fucking thing only listens in a certain room thing now. I saw code for it, but let's Google it and see. I saw code for it in Python. I lost it, so let's see. Discord bot listen in specific channel. I say rooms because I'm used to IRC. Because IRC's concept was rooms. These are channels, but it's the same shit. I'm sure it's very IRC specific, or IRC like in the back end, you know. You can write a check that you can use the decorator command. Below, we create a check on our target channel ID and then decorate our command with that check. Decorate your mom with my... Never mind. That wouldn't be very nice. Salty. I'm gonna make you dance, bro. This is all in Python though, so it's weird. It's like, I don't understand. My brain is like... My brain is brainy. It should just be as easy as like when you run the command check, see what room they're in, right? Like that should be something we can grab with the context. Let's see. It's probably super easy. I don't want to overthink it, because if I look at that too long, I'll get like in this weird state where I'm like overthinking it, and it's like, dude, it's not that fucking hard. Let's go look at the command where we run. And we do need to fix this too, where we're actually... This isn't working right, so we need to fix that. And so we're also going to add to the JSON here, we're going to add another listen room. And this will be a U-long of what room we want to listen to. So for our Discord server, for the Biscuit Brigade's Discord server, it's going to be the Steam check ID room. So we're going to go in here and we're going to copy the ID of the room right off there. Boop. Perfect. And let's see. This is the ID of our room in the old Biscuit Brigade. Welcome to the Biscuit Parade. Okay. And like, we wouldn't traditionally put the JSON config. Actually, I should make this JSON config be like dummy config, because we want it to be a template. So let's make a template too while we're in here. Because you would never put in, if these are real values, you would never ever put secrets into Git raw. You would encrypt the file first. You would never ever do that, ever. In this case, I'm doing it for since it's dev, but before we go live, we'll yank this out. I'll show them how to encrypt it. I mean, maybe in this case, since it's not like tons of, you still don't want to do it. Like, I would still, like, it would be totally lazy, which maybe I'll be lazy, but I would even now thinking about it, I'm like, man, that would be so fucking lazy. So No, they're not really, but it's okay to think that. I mean, it's terrible because then you get someone in a private repo that gets secrets that you don't want access to. So what you would do is you would use something like Travis CI or something that would encrypt it, and you take it out. I mean, I can see why people would think that, but it's, if anyone ever hacks your access or gets out, it's like you can totally be fucked over. It's like super, you're really exposing yourself doing that. So you would never, ever, ever, ever fucking do that if you could fucking help it. Never fucking do that. So let's make a copy of this file. We're gonna make a copy of this config.json and stub it out so we can let them know. Can I duplicate shit here? Like, do as I say, not as I do. So I really have to do as I say you should do so that I'm not being a fucking giant hypocritical piece of shit. Nobody likes pieces of shit. Make a copy of this bad manager, this bad Larry, as it were. Bad Larry. Man, arm is just numb. It's super annoying. Super fucking annoying. So this is going to be the config.json template. No, nobody ever wants to use Edge ever. Go away. Actually, no, let me rename it to template.json. I'm showing my Steam ID, jerk, because I told you I was going to change it. It's for dev. It's not like the production API key. If I ever set up a legitimate one, I'll do that. But this is for testing. So yes, so here's what you can do. You can either, I'm showing stuff to you guys so that people can, God damn it. And then this thing got fucked up too. Motherfucker. So I'm either showing stuff to you guys so that you can learn, and then you see all of it, which means you see some of the dev stuff, which we fix later, or you guys don't get to see it. So we have to weigh the benefit of, you know, the person that could be learning from this stuff. Because this I'm actually confident people are learning from. Unlike Unity, where I'm like, I feel like a total idiot. Like this is like, I know this is my dev job. A good salary. I'm good at what I do. Like I'm good enough to, I'm good at what I do. Like when I interview for places, I normally get an offer if our salaries meet. They lowball me, they don't, but you know, I'm really good at what I do. I guarantee. Okay, so this will be the Discord token. Insert your Discord bot token here. This we'll have to fix later. Steam API key. Insert Steam API key here. IP to DB server database with your database with your tables, the tables, the database username. Oh. Yeah, this is like, why did I all set aside like, no, database. I'd work remotely for you guys. I mean, I don't have a problem. I mean, I'm not lacking. I don't want to jinx it. I'm not lacking for work if I wanted it. The place I'm at, I'm here because I want to be here. Because it's a startup and it has a good opportunity for me. Listen room, the room that commands role or channel ID of the room. That's good. So let's add that in there while we're here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at fuck this. I want to go into the directory. I hate Hate. One, I hate that I put fucking spaces here. That was super stupid of me. I fucking hate that. I'm pissed off at myself already about that. Ugh. Adding a template, send file, a guide, or anyone bring this up. I know, I will. I know you're just messing with. Oh, you're just messing with me? You don't think I'm good enough to get a job with you? Oh, I misread it. See? I gotta read from. I read from the bottom up, and I should read from the top down. Why are you feeling lazy today, Philip? And how's your work stuff going, by the way? I meant to say hello to you. I'm sorry I got super sidetracked. So why are you feeling lazy? Because you had to work the past couple days and you're not used to working hard anymore? But you're your own boss now, so you can't be lazy because you're the boss. So you could be lazy if you want to, and then you blink a couple days and all of a sudden you're fucking off. So get to work. You got to get it done. Set a goal for yourself when you'll take your first break. Like, when you have like $10,000 a month in revenue, then take a break. Or like whatever, insert your goal there. But like once you get that, take a break. And then have days where you're like, okay, your weekends are your weekends. Unless you get work on a weekend. But set it 2 days a week that you're just relaxing. And then when you're not, you have to work. Because if you have to give yourself permission to have free time. Or else it's just like a diet where you don't feel like you have to cheat. So then you fucking lie to yourself about it. So set a couple days where you can take off and you don't work on the weekends, and then set a goal that you're going to push to until you start relaxing, because you don't want to lose momentum. You have to keep pushing. I would do the same thing, and that's why I'm talking to you just like I talked to me. Who else's birthday is it besides Dean's and Roy's, or however you say his name? Today's your birthday too? What the fuck? Oh, Dean Hall's birthday's today. The guy that we go raid every day, his birthday's today. And then there's another guy, Roy, that's in the chat that he's couldn't hear a couple times, like another super smart dude that his birthday's today as well. So happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. No wonder well, you don't have to say you're feeling lazy. You just say it's my birthday and I don't want to work. That's totally acceptable. Don't work on your fucking birthday. But in this case, maybe you want to work on your birthday because you need to, if you have stuff to do. You don't want to, I mean, it sucks, but you work for yourself now. So the only one that's going to feed you is you. You can't just have a slack day and bake it in, you know? Today was the day that the devs were born. So Zach posted up channel points to play any game he wanted, and he wanted me to play this game called Overcooked, so I have to buy it when I get there. If there's other things you want me to add for channel point rewards, like, do that. But I just figured if you guys wanted me to do silly shit, I could add as channel points goals. Now to make you play genital jousting. If you want to play, you'll help it along if you fucking, hey, here's 10,000 points and I'll gift it to you on Steam. That's fine, because I don't think I'd want to buy genital jousting. Everyone, what's the special about 9 months ago that causes a lot of birthdays today? I don't know, it's 4, 3, 2, 1, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So like August? What's up with August? The end of summer? People have to go back to work after summer, I guess? Let's have the end of sex summer. Or end of summer sex. Endofsummersex.com. You should register that domain. You're welcome. Actually, I don't want to put that in fucking chat. My ass fucking in trouble. Okay. So now we need to make sure this thing only listens in a certain room. What did he say? Just decorate it with the channel ID. Is channel. So that's probably a decoration we actually could put here, right? See anything about there? Let's see. Let's Google for the old D#+. D#+. This is good game music. Like, I could see this being like music in a game, like a Hotline Miami style game. Shallow nights, parties, alcohol, a hortage of condoms. You're German, you don't use condoms. Come on. Sorry, I've seen too much German porn. Go back here and go to where we're doing our commandy command stuff. Boop. Portage. What a word. What a fucking $5 word that was. Philip. Happy birthday, by the way. And I sung happy birthday to you, so you know I must like you. I mean, come on. I mean, I might sing it for Killpon, because he's, you know, the world's best troll. World premiere of Philip's, Killpon. World troll premiere. Fucking that up, my bad. Man's error. Where do I do the old Commanderino checks? Oh, message created. Right there. Duh. Fucking hate that this is... I have to be missing something. Nobody... There's people that would not tolerate this fucking thing not letting you fucking... It would make people lose their goddamn mind. They just gotta be missing something. Let's do a little bit of channel. Nice. So if it's in the channel we fucking care about, which we need to grab that from the config file now, we need to add that to the config struct. Room. Oh, we actually need to add this shit too. Whitelist role. Those two things need to be things. The listener rooms are going to be... It'll be a list of strings, but it'll also be like a dictionary kind of thing. So it would really be dictionary, right? That work? That would... Yeah. How do you fucking... Yeah. Okay. We'll have to figure that out in a second. Uno momento, por favor. So we'll say, roll. This will be whitelist roll. Okay, and then we need listen room, which is going to be a string. Now we have to come over here and say, check it and say, var bot room. Listen room. What does the channel come through? Yeah, that was the first song today. I'm calling my bank. See you in a few minutes. Nice. That's a strange song. I know, it's a good song, right? Makes you feel. We'll check the ID of this fucker. If that equals... duh. Bot room. If it doesn't equal... we just say fuck off, fucka. Fuck yourself, fucker. Wrong room, fuck off. Perfect. Beautiful. What? Oh, because it's coming back as a string, right? So we'll need to convert it to a U-long. Can it parse it itself? Like, say, hey, you're a U-long now. Maybe. Hopefully. I would hope so, but maybe not. Let's see. We shall see. Oh, server's already running. So now it should tell us to fuck off if we're in a different room. Okay. Do. If I do guild now. Oh, why did you error? What's your problem? What's your problem, meatbag? What did you die on? This is not super helpful. While parsing whitelist. Oh, okay. Unexpected character while parsing whitelist role. So let's get rid of whitelist role for now. We'll re-add it in a second. We restart it. Cool. Cool. Then we'll go into the mods room and I'll run this command in the mods room. Wrong room, fuck off. It still ran it though. Oh, because I just said fuck off, I didn't actually return. Which, you know, do we want that? Is that what we want? Yeah, we kind of fucking do want that, buddy. Kind of do fucking want that. So it's wrong room, just return. And let's restart the server. You're running now. So we should see it fuck off, and it shouldn't do anything at that point. Wrong room, fuck off. This is me having to fix some other shit, but for now it'll work. Okay. Okay. Wrong room, fuck off. Cool. So it's respecting the right room we want it to be in now. Well, let's make sure it's in the right room. So let's go into the right room now and test it again. And just make sure we got the concept of IDs right. So we're going to go into the Steam check room. We're going to say, boom. Did it? Awesome. Okay, so we got that figured out. And we'd only want, like, we want the Steam check thing to only run in the Steam check room, right? But that's the only command we want to run in the right room, I think, for now. The rest of it should listen everywhere else for like the guild and add roles. But yeah, this should be, well, this is a message created. And the only, let's just be safe. This guild, yeah, guild doesn't really matter. Just a demo one. But we should do it for only the, we'll limit it just for the one we care about at this moment, which is in Steam ID. I'll leave this here as an example. Leviting. Jesus Mary. Leaving this here as an example of how to have the Discord bot listen on a channel to specify and ignore the rest. Then we'll come down here and we'll put the code down here in the Steam ID function. That's, oh my god. Okay, I gotta do this. Visual Studio Sport classes. Goddamn fucking thing. Yes, how do I do it? Fuck's sake. Right click on the open file. Code made menu near the top of the right click menu. Reorganize active document. Okay. Go fucking code made menu here. Hey, thank you for the follow. Slim Arma. Welcome to the Biscuit Brigade.
Welcome to the biscuit parade.
And hello. Good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Didn't work as expected for me. I grew properties with no reason. This is from 2017, so let me go back. Something currently would be fucking awesome. You can now find stored options using command edit and IntelliSense. Okay. Maybe, let me go read it now. You make Discord. This is actually in C#. So yeah, I wanted to do it in C# just because it's the language I'm trying to bone up in. But there's a lot of examples of people using it in Node.js or like Python, etc. So sorting uses is back. IntelliSense sort usings. Maybe. And that's actually not terrible. That's even further away. Answer goes much further than the OP expects. This shit goes deep. Following the coding standards, you have to put them in that order. Fuck that. No, fuck you guys. That is some stupid shit if you're actually saying that. No, that's... Fuck that, bring a bat. Hierarchies. Gotta be a way. Gotta be dumb. Can't be the only one that's like, no, you have to put it in order. Like, fuck out of here. I'll put it the way I fucking want it to be. Okay, whatever. I guess you're fucked. Team ID is what we're looking for. Oh, it's running, so it's like, we can't restart this. Make sure it still works. Go to Discord, and then run it in the Steam ID. And in the mods room, should tell us to fuck off. Wrong room, fuck off. Yes. And then Steam check ID. Perfect. Okay, works. Great. Okay, so people can start storing their shit there. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, what's our other to-dos on the list? Our other to-dos. So we had the to-do of the bot only run in a certain room, which we did. Done. Yes. 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 We check for dupe emails. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that while we're in here. We're gonna insert it. We might as well check for a dupe email first. Steam ID check. We can do the dupe check here. And this save Steam IDs is where we do the saving. Insert query. So this would also, first we'd have to check, does this guy already exist? Where we insert, let's check for dupes. Good morning, Kira. How are you? What's a good word? It is going really good. We have it working. We just got it set to work only in the specific room we wanted to for adding to Steam. We have it creating all of the entries in the table. So when you add like for instance, we run on Discord, we run a command to add your Steam profile. So it adds it into this lookup table here of your Discord ID, your Steam ID, and then your Discord nickname, just so it's easy for someone that's looking at it to reference. Then we have a role map where we map the Discord role ID in your Discord to a role in 5M, like Citizen Cop, and then the ID that goes with it. I think they're int-based. If not, we'll figure it out. But it's based on a table, so it's easy to switch. And then lastly, we have the whitelist table. So when you go in, right now I'm set as role 4. So if I, for instance, go into my Discord and I add myself the role cop, you'll see this. Okay, he's got the cop role, and I will refresh this, and you'll see there'll be a role 4 for citizen and a role 0 for cop. But then it's like, okay, if cop sucks, I'm gonna remove my cop role. We remove the cop role. You see it there, and then we remove the cop role from the system. Yeah, it is really fun. Oh, so the next step, we're just doing some cleanup now. So the next step will be getting this integrated with their Discord, and then I need to write the code to do the whitelist checking. So a lot of the whitelists for 5M apparently are you have to restart the server to get it done. So I'm guessing that they're using like just a flat text file to do the whitelisting, and like restarting the server is kind of a fucking pain in the ass, especially for busy servers. It's like people want to play, so you get them in, they should be able to go right in. It kind of kills your momentum if people have to wait. So I'm gonna figure out how to write it in C# as well with make a DLL that the game can read to manage the whitelist stuff there. So that'll probably take a little bit longer because that's totally new to me, but we'll figure it out. It'll be fun. But right now we're just doing a little bit of code cleanup, and just little nice to haves, like don't let people add duplicate Discord IDs to keep the table reasonably sized. Then we're gonna say select from. We're gonna be looking for the Steam ID, I guess. Because, yeah, I mean, so here's the question, and this is not really a question for you guys, but I'll pose it anyway and see what you think. So I could either check for dupes on the Discord ID or dupes on the Steam ID. So the Steam ID is singular, so there shouldn't be 2 people that have the same. Yeah, oh no, we have to check both, because I could paste in anything I want there, and then all of a sudden it's going to link my Discord ID to my Steam ID. So that's no bueno. So yeah, we'll have to think about that real quick. Because yeah, how do you verify ownership of your Steam ID? Well, the way you would verify it for sure would be when you actually try to go into the game. Like your Discord, if your Discord and your Steam aren't linked up, there's gonna be a disconnect. So I could paste in whoever I want in here, but if I actually try to go into the server, it's only gonna whitelist that other person. So that would be certainly something to think about. Let me make a note of that up here, because I want to talk to Double about it. We have no way to 100% verify, and there's no way to 100% verify the Steam IDs now that we're giving them as right. You just have to think of like, shut your mouth. Shut up. Nobody wants to hear you talk. Verify 100% verify someone's Steam ID is what they say it is. But what we need to do is, so we're gonna need to check the Steam ID for dupes too. So I guess it would be the combination of Discord and Steam ID, because you don't want someone to accidentally post. Well, let's see, there should be a couple checks, right? So it should be, let me bring the tablet over. Because most people shouldn't be submitting other people's stuff, but you know, you have to think of, there's always going to be troublemakers and malcontents. There's always going to be malcontents you have to think about. So we need to check. Let me change yellow, because yellow is kind of hard to see that white background. So let's go to pink. Let's see if pink works any better. That's actually not bad. So we'll do, what are we going to check? Dupe check. Well, as well as dupe check, as well as like making sure people can't be pains in the booty. We have to check. We have to check the Steam ID. That the Steam ID is unique. Because I'm imagining the first will always be there. You have to check that's not there, and you can't do it in line with the Discord ID. And then you should also check that the Discord ID isn't there. this separately because there should only ever be one Discord ID. Like you should only ever have one profile in here. And the first one you do, and there might be people that fuck it up by pasting other profiles, and like we'll have to figure out how to fix that. Check the Discord ID. Fuchsia for the win. Exactly, Crow. I agree.
What do you call a pirate with a blue top hat?
I don't know what. Check the Discord
I don't know
ID.
either. The education system has failed me.
Not there. We will get people that goof. Like that's just human nature. But we need to find a way to fix that. It's not hard. So for now, it'll probably be a manual database change. Or there could be a way for an admin to like run a clear command. Actually, that would actually be a reasonable idea. Let's add a to-do and add an admin. Add an admin administrator only. Or whatever role we want. Command that allows you to wipe users Discord. What's the table called? Discord Discord bot, Discord MySQL. Type a user's Discord ID. That's actually something to do this morning. Check a add admin command. I'll add the admin command for that. So we check the Steam ID is not there. We checked that the Discord ID is not there. And if that's the case, then you can insert. But if either one of those fails, you don't go in. So let's add that to the Trello. So let's knock out that admin command real. Well, let's finish what we're doing, and then we'll add the admin command. One thing at a time. Dingleberry head. So let's select from. This will be the. We'll run this query, which will select. So we will select Discord ID from the Discord of this table, right? Oh, Discord Steam lookup's the name of the table. Yeah. Select all from Discord Steam table. And actually we're gonna look for, in this case, we're gonna, like we said, we're gonna look for the Steam ID first, which is Steam ID. Where Steam ID is equal to, and we still have to add the sanitation too, like sanitize inputs. I mean, it'll be easy to see because we'll see them in the thing and we'll be able to ban them, but it's still going to be a pain in the ass if they do anything. So we got to be careful with that. Your Steam ID is 0. Select Steam ID from Discord where that's there. If there is a record count. So we have to figure out now how to check the record count, which I haven't done yet because we've mostly been like, okay, what's the record? We need to care about the, actually, easy peasy. Do a count. Okay. So we'll select the count from Discord Steam lookup where Steam ID equals the ID that we have in record, because we don't want, let's even note the logic here. We can't have duplicate Steam IDs. That would fuck up the whole goddamn system. So you're trusting people to put in their record. I mean, there's no real benefit. I can't think of a benefit of them putting in like me pasting in Killpon's profile, because then it's gonna have my Discord link to Killpon's profile, and when I get whitelisted, he'll be able to log into the game. Which it's like, that doesn't really make sense. Like, and that wouldn't really change anything that could be done now. Like, you could put in an app now and just share a Discord and like forum access. Like, it doesn't make sense. But maybe we'll find out. You know, maybe some people are like nefarious. You know, but I can't think of anything that would make someone do something like that. Can't think of an angle. We don't duplicate CMIDs. Then we'll query here and we'll say boop, 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 boop. Base query. Then this will be var count. And then we need to convert this to an int. Go grab that logic. Boop, boop, boop. And that over yonder. P2. Oh. Okay. Parse the team count. Back. That'll be team count. Will be var Steam count. Yes. And then finally down here, we can say I don't want it to fall through here, so if it has an exception, then we'd say if it's greater than 0, we already have a record with this ID. Oh, we could even do something like when this happens, write something out to the we could have the bot write something out to the Steam channel, like an admin channel, for them to know. We have a record with the Steam ID, then import it. And then we'll add to the config. Over here, we'll add an admin channel. We'll have that be a thing. Ah, you motherfucker. Again, this is all like not real secrets, so they're gonna get fixed later. Channel ID of an admin room to report things. So in my case, that'll be our Discord server's case. We'll make a room for that called game dev. Let's see, what do you want to call it? Like admin shit. Let me make a private admin room. Actually, didn't I make a GT on my thing? I made a gtarp chat channel. Let's make a an RP category. What the hell does server boost do? Support your favorite server with boost. Let's make a new category, roleplay. Push it down at the bottom. We'll move it up here. We'll say meow. And we'll add in a channel, RP talk, 5M, RP, admin. So we'll add an admin RP talk, and we'll make this a private channel. Quick, not safe for work. Yes, tell the admin channel. Make it private. Let's delete and recreate it as private. Must be prompting me for something I'm not saying. What are you doing, Discord? Turkeys. channel. Like delete channel, and it's. If there's anything here, if I delete the channel, it's like delete channel. It's like, dude, you're not showing me anything, buddy. Do not show me. You delete it from here. Weird. Okay, whatever. We'll set the permissions to be role members, everyone. Set this to be just administrator. There'll be no read messages, no, and no. Nobody can do shit in here besides the admins. An administrator can do everything. Admins. Set that up real quick. Okay. Emojis, yes. And I'll get a guinea pig to help me. Quick too. Okay. Then and here can see that channel now, right? If I look at admin, made you an admin to test, so you can see the channel. Cool. So I see you here. Awesome. And the admin channel shows up here. Cool. Okay, so we'll copy this admin command for RD for our testing, and we'll go over to here, save this. So this will be the admin room for our testing. Because we'll have it right to that channel. We'll have to figure that out. What is your problem, Mr. Object not referenced to an object? Oh, I still have the bot running when I'm doing shit. Oh, I have the bot running while I'm doing shit. That's a good to test bugs. Okay, cool. You're my guinea pig. Sorry. My guinea pig. Okay. So then we need to admin room to programs as well. Down at the bottom where we're doing team IDs, where we do big this will be the admin room. Boop. Admin room will have that. But then what we'll need to do if it's greater than 0, so let's see. Not be applied to operators. It should. Oh, I did string. It should be Steam count. That's why it's a string, not a use the right object. Okay. Oh, but it might not exist outside this context. Grumble, 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 grumble. Have it called count. We'll have a count called count here. Reset the count. Count's greater than 0. If you ever had a record, then we want to report it to the admin channel. So one, nothing's going to happen. We're going to return from here. Fuck that noise. But we're also going to write to a channel. So we're going to try to write back. So if we look at what we did for our ping pong channel, like our ping command, that writes back to a channel. So we have an example of how to do that here. Ping. Ping fucker. Oh my fucking Jesus. Starts with and it responds with async. That's a response to the message. Looking at an example of how to get a bot to write to a specific channel. Sharp plus our wait to end. That's an audio encrypted. Yeah. Broadcast audio. I want to have it send a message. Yes, I'm trying to send a message to a specific channel. Exactly. Found someone to do it. Guides, find name, channel name, send message. Okay, so we can just do... I can reference the channel name probably then for this. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, cool. Do. So we need to do Monday syncs here. In this case, well, this is the example, but in this case, we would have no context to send a message, right? Message to channel. What up, Zan Darkheart?
Hello.
I hope you're having a good morning or afternoon or any of that stuff. Wherever you are in the world. Goddamn motherfucker. Oh. Close that window. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry you're feeling like shit. You have just a cold or what? I'm sorry. I'll give you some rip love though. Hopefully you won't die. Don't actually die though, that would be kind of sad. We have the client. Oh, we do have the client, don't we? Yeah. And then, yeah, okay. We do have the client. I am pretty sure that your mother is a whore. No, she's a nice lady. Say hi to her for me. We do get it here, right? It's this client, okay. No, motherfucker. But I don't have the client because it's just... Because at this level we don't have it. Its scope is not here. Oh, nice. Dude, that's a really nice, rip and tear. Dude, the new Doom was really nice. I didn't play it. I watched some people play it. Because the second one was... It was different enough for me that I didn't want to... It was very arcadey. It was still fun to watch, but I'm not... Arcadey stuff's not really my jam anymore. I mean, sometimes it is. If the moment's right. Like, if you're playing with friends, totally arcadey would be awesome. Mostly puke and other stuff. Ugh, gross. Gross! Go feel better, friendo. No good vomit emotes. Sad. What kind of world are we living in where we can't have, you know, all you can just bleed purple, you know? So I have the client here. We could do... I thought we made a static reference to the client, or no? Public. No. Let me see something. No, that would be super fucked up. That wouldn't work right. Megadeth. Dumb. The client. Because we make a local copy of the client, not... I could just pass the client through, right? So when we get this dot, we get the update everything arg, right? So we come through... Damn it, Steam ID comes from... Comes from inside here, inside of Steam ID. Fucking comes from Jesus, which comes from message create event. Okay. So we should be able, if we pass the context through as well, this guy, then we should have access to what we need. I think That would just mean we have to pass E through to save Steam. And then, oh, but now I fucking named it E. So let's say context. Fuck. Error. Error. Okay. Nope. Error. Good. Got it. Perfect. What are you pissed off about? It's yeah, we'll fix it. Don't. It's your fucking knickers, okay? Smarty patardy. Boop. Okay, so we're doing that. Saving the team IDs. Now we have the context, so we should be able to do the needful. So if we go here, E dot client. Now we have the client. Then we can do, what did the thing say? Channels find. Channels find does not seem to be a thing there, but let's see Discord D# plus D# plus channel. See. Let us pray. Methods to get Discord users, get guilds. Okay, so we can just get the fucking channel from get channel. Okay. Channel sync. Yes. And then we would broadcast the channel there. Okay, so we can get the channel there async. Okay. And then we'd write it, we'd send a message to it. Okay. So let's see, Discord send message to channel. Discord, present a direct message to a channel. Yes. Yes. Well, that's a DM channel. No. Discord message. I want to send the fucking message. Let me just look through the fucking docs. I'm a guinea pig. I'm a potato. Thanks for subscribing. Let me find that for my daughter.
Thank you for subscribing.
Oh, potato one.
I'm a potato. Thank you for subscribing.
He's a potato. You're a guinea pig. Okay. Let's see. Send a message. See what has messages here. Discord message type. Where's the send message? So the way we were sending stuff back here is we're sending message author ID. Or no. We're just spitting shit out. Where is it? Oh, a message.respond async. This is a little wonkified. Get channels async. There's no argument given to that, and we would pass in the channel ID of the admin room. That would get us a channel, right? That would get the admin channel. Sounds like chips almost. Yeah. And how do I broadcast a message to here? How do I broadcast a message to this fucker? Does your doc suck, ass? Sending message to district trainer without a message from user. Let's send a message to it. I know the message whenever it works. Blah blah blah. You keep thinking that I haven't researched the shit out of this and can't find it. It's just being sent to Discord without an input. I said in my question I don't want it coded for me in the previous one. I just want someone to help explain to me so I could learn. Yeah, that's the worst part, is when people are like fucking cockbags. The documentation of the library here. It's like, there's no reason you can't, like, hey, read the manuals. That's super fun. At least he actually provided help for it, so that was good. Oh, and he's actually doing it in C#, but he's using a different library. Let's look at so they're doing it by e-message, or no, where is it? The fuck? Respond async. On message, right? Hey, thank you for the bits. I'll just have to give you another like clip for my daughter being awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Kira's the best. There you go. I'll spam the hearts. Oh, they actually, since it's transparent, they like sit over each other. That's interesting. M3. You have a BMW M3? Oh my goodness, you are a fancy pants. Okay, let's see. Let us see. I'm missing something stupid. Nice. Dude, that's awesome. M3s are cool though, you know. That's like a plebe car. Author. Respond async. I'm gonna lose it soon when I cut my family off. Nice. That colloquialisms I'm learning. It's a lovely car. Oh, I love the way British people talk. Except for Kilpon, he's an asshole. But most of the rest of you guys have like the best vocabulary. I wish I could learn it more better. Okay, here it is. The methods. Respond. On async. I don't want to respond async. I want to actually, maybe this documentation is actually not that bad, I guess. If you, it's weird. Respond. I want to create reaction. I want to create a new message. Respond async is what we're doing there. Responds to the message, but I want create reaction. Create a reaction to this message. No. You make a let's see entities. Let's see it's at the entity level. Beep boop bop boop beep boop beep. You. DM channel represents a direct message. Get a Discord connection represents a channel. I want to create a fucking message represents a Discord message. To create a message. You fucking sacks of shit. Like I'd put a like, how do you create a message? But they'll be like, did you read the docs, asshole? You fucking retard. Yeah, I don't really dig the guys that made this. Like from the way they've talked to people in their GitHub. We'll make do. Let's see. I have it somewhere. T-shirt plus. We'll just look at it because they have their GitHub. We might be able to find some stuff on GitHub issues there. What do you want to play? Oh yeah, that's when I'm not doing the Discord bot the past couple days. Darkheart, I've been doing working on the game Space Western Survival. Feel free, like I'm here every day working on that. So if you want to come by when we're doing it, then you can give us like feedback on ideas you want. If you want to join the Discord, you can post ideas that if you get ideas that you'd like it to do, because I know I have the high level of what I want to do, but having input from you guys is actually nice because I know how I think, but it's nice to see what other people will think about it. That's how you can get some like the best ideas for a game, when you brainstorm and you bring in other people's ideas. Okay, let's see what their documentation says. A smile a day keeps the doctor away. That's what they say. Okay. Boo, 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 boo. Make your first fucking bot. I think their first bot example sucks, or maybe it doesn't suck. Very salty of me. I'm not trying to be a salty Salterton. Let's see. I want to send a goddamn message. I've already done that stuff. Already did all this shit. Pulling it all together. Yeah, we're doing the async stuff here, but I want to do like send a message. Parameterized event handlers. Yes. Your mom's a parameterized event handler. Hands. This actually will be helpful later for sure. Interactivity. Jason, hi. I need to say, I don't want the bot to respond. Oh, so that's what it's keying off of. Okay. Responds async, but I want to make it send a message to here. Well, it does voice, but no, thank you. No, nope. Running your bot 24/7 on a VPS of justice. Still confused? Yes. Actually, yeah, let's look at the Discord examples, duh. We've got, we have a big bunch of their examples, so maybe they'll have an example there we can use for how to send an actual message. Cooking is fun. Okay, let's see. Let's open up our example project from them. Where was it? Example bots. There we go. This is like, what a fucking, like, I know the channel I want to send it to. I have the ULong for it. I just want to make a goddamn message and display it there, please. And thank you. And the thing is, I can look at other examples, but this framework might use it a little bit differently for that. So I guess if we know how to do it like from raw, if we know how to do it from raw fucking like Discord's API, we could figure out where they're doing it here, or if their API is like lacking that functionality. Stop responding. You go to hell and you die. Okay. They send a message over here that looks reasonable. Nobody wants the VB stuff. Yeah. Except for Shadow. Shadow loves VB. Part of his charm. Message. I don't want it to be a response. I want it to be a CTX dot. Yeah, how do you make the message when it's not there? That's interesting part. How do we make the bot do that when it's not there? Let's see what the Discord said. Team check, we've got that working. This is always the interesting part where you're like, how do you figure out how these fucking people do what they're say? We do. How do you do what you do? Who do? You do so well. This is the new one, isn't it? Okay, maybe this one's actually better than the I have here, because this is the old one. You guys all go away. Rip and die now. Okay. Hands. Beautiful. What about mono? Commands handlers to do. You should to do that. Splicing up your commands with interactive modules. You should enable interactivity in your client. Spicing up the high command. Make it spicy. Spicier the better. Lava link. The new better way to do music. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to look at that later. 3 to 4. Oh, that would have been helpful. This is actually gonna be real helpful because the examples I were looking at were in 3 and now they're in 4. So that's actually really nice. But their productions are still leave something to be desired, I think. I want to create a message. Make your own implementation. Yes. Event reference. Commands, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's look at natives. Let's look at, look at the API documentation. Let's see, message. Man, they have a lot of new stuff in here. This is crazy. Send message. Or create message. Hey, create message async in class Discord rest. There we go. Now we're cooking. Sends a message. Awesome. And that's part of Discord rest client. That shit. Where was it? Message. Or create message. There we go. Okay, perfect. So it's in create message async is a part of that open specifically, please. Word embed. The part of D# plus. Okay. Message async. Needs to have the channel ID, which we have. Okay. It needs, what does it need? The context? Let's see if we can create message async. Yeah. Message. I'm missing a reference to it. At least I can know what to look for in the code, like on the interwebs. In the Discord REST client. Plus. So we need to add the rest package then. That looks like what we need to add. That's why we're not seeing it. Need to add the nightly for that. Let's go get the nightly for it. We need that REST client. Go. The REST client. Perfect. RESTful endpoint. And the NuGet packages. Where are you? Oh, my nose. Package in there. Now we have to add as a dependency, and then we should be cooking with evil guys. Go through fucking NuGet, actually. Call it local packages. What already sees it's there? Nice. All much. To the big tipper. Then we should be able to do create. Not it yet here. Hold on. What happened? What happened? Oh, why did it fail? Package assured failed. Oh. What's their new version they have out? Because we could just fucking switch over that then. Be copacetic. Latest stable is always a NuGet. This branch is less up to date than nightly versions. Major version bump. Yes. I think they're on like 3 something, right? 323. Then it's like 3 fucking years old. So yeah. Download 969 so we have the right version. Or 696. My dyslexic ass. Edge. Oh. Download and save right. 696. Oh. Let me open up. Oh, there it is. Haha. Perfect. It work? Ooh, okay, perfect. We see it over here. Now we should be able to fucking write code against it. That's a JSync, right? Oh, no, not here. Ah, no, there you go. So it's actually, we'd have to get a reference to rests. Oh, I need a, Jesus, Mary, you freaking dummy. You are the dumbest. Thank you. See you later, Kira.
Bye.
It was nice of you to stop by. Thank you. I look forward to seeing you again later. Oop. Ah. Why don't I see that there? The docs. What did I miss then? Oh, it's Discord REST client? Okay. It's just in D# Plus though. Oh, so this would be calling it restfully versus not, right? So then I'd expect to see Discord client have similar functionality. So let's see, this is REST client, and then I expect to see this also have similar functionality, but maybe it doesn't because it's not RESTful. Maybe that's why it's being wonkified. Maybe. Discord client has, and that could be, yeah, because it's not restful. That's why I can't do anything. I would guess. That'd be my guess. As I'm starting to think about it more. Oh yeah, duh. Which I think they described in their documentation. In fairness, let's say. This is one of my setting up. Procit factory. Hey, We don't want to. Charting for when your bots gets huge. Nice, nice, nice. Posting on the Raspberry Pi. Funny. Grinding your bot 24/7. OVH is poop. DigitalOcean's actually awesome. They were our big competitor when I worked at GoDaddy. All event handlers must return a task. App versus async void. Largely asynchronous library, and as such, most actions with Discord API happen asynchronously. I have to use the restroom. I will be right back. the lag. Somebody needed some love. Some noses. Oh, sorry. Whew. No, I am going to, let's see, let's figure this out. Do this. I'm gonna have to do this as some homework. Homework. Because we want to do, because it seems like it's a different, like the async client versus the non-async client. So I'm trying to understand the difference there. We look at this thing. There's a RESTful client, and then there's the Discord client, and then a REST client. So I'm just trying to understand the difference between the two of them. Discord REST client versus Discord. Sharp plus. REST client. Where else is this reference? I want to see some examples of it. There it is, REST client examples. Perfect. I'd like to see, because I need to make another cat at the door now. What is this? Nothing there. Let's look at the hub issues and see if there's anything there about it. Add an overload for get reactions in Discord REST clients. I wonder if there's a way, because we're responding. So what we're doing is we're getting a message saying, hey, send a message to the Steam ID. But what we want to do is when somebody's trying to add a duplicate Steam client, we'd like to send an admin message so the admins can see that. So they can either see if someone's goofing up, or if they're, I mean, it's probably most likely it'll just be user error and they just need a hand. So this will be like a thing to spur them, be like, hey, do you need a little bit of help? You know, we saw you were having issues, like, let us know if we can help you. Let's see. Oh, where did my music go? Why not hear music in the background? So silent. Nobody got time for that shit. My goodness. I'm spending too much time on a UI thing. Oh, have you been doing it since you popped in last? And you're spending too much time on a UI thing that's going to go away soon, so that's probably even worse. Oh, dude, are you doing a 3D project? Or is it 2D? Because if you're doing a 3D project, you use Dear I Am GUI, which is really nice. Just a data binded button that grays out. I've done data binded buttons before, I think. But I mean, is the game 2D or is the game 3D? Because if the game is and are you using HDRP? If you're using URP and you're using a 3D game, then you could use DRM GUI. But if it's a 2D game like mine is, then it won't work. But if it's a 3D camera, the DRM GUI would work fine. Oh, good. Then you could use, if you wanted to, like I was trying to use it, it's really good. Let me link it up. This son of a gun right here. Like that is what me and Killpon tried to use. So if you're not using HDRP, you should be able to install that and use it and make like programmer GUIs so that you can use these in place of another GUI until you get the UI builder stuff going. And then you can link all that code up to the buttons there, and then you can also then link it up, use that same logic to link up to the UI builder whenever that's ready. Like, that's the theory anyway. So it should be just like drop and replace, because the code is where the stuff happens. It's really easy to use, but it just doesn't work for 2D projects, so I couldn't use it. But I was watching, when we were watching Rocket to Guns do it, it looks so nice. I wish, part of me is like, I wish I used a 3D camera with fake 2D, that I could have that UI that I liked there. Message async versus this guy. Sharp plus. And then under here, we've got you can get the channel, but I want to make connect async. What's up, boo boo? Oh, don't worry. Don't know. You're fine, dude. I'm just messing with you. Don't. You do you, man. You do you. Oh, send message async. How did I fucking miss this? Fucking moron. Sends a message. You fucking sack of garbage. How did you... I am the dumb. Dumb. We were reading this for so long. It's like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. E dot. Message async. It's part of the Discord client, so I could just call client. That's end message async. You freaking daikini. What an idiot! I can't believe all this time I'm like, I gotta use the RESTful client. No, you don't, dum-dum. No, you don't. Now we can actually remove this as a dependency. Boop. Let me remove it from NuGet. NuGet will know. Just be. Go away and die. Good. So then we want to send it to the Discord channel. So we have to find the channel. And it's get channel. Channel async, yes. And we pass in the ID, which is admin channel. Yeah. And oh, and actually this would be and channel. Well, that returns the channel. This takes a channel. Takes a fucking. Oh, you're fucking dumb. I don't need that because I've already got the channel here. I should have the channel. Yeah, so that I can pass an admin channel because that is a Discord channel. Then the message will be ain't Fiona Apple, I don't give a damn. The message will be Steam Matt will be user blah. I had to add ID. We'll do two. We'll do the user ID and then we'll do the nickname and then the user ID. This will be two. That's sitting in my lap, and now I'm like needing to blow my nose again. Maybe I'm allergic to cats. That makes a lot of sense, Jasper. Am I allergic to you? Big, sexy beast. He's allergic to something outside. Like his face is all got like allergy stuff. Like it's all red and stuff. Like he's either that or he's going outside and fighting somehow. He's like doing like cockfighting with some other cats or something. Cause he's got like his nose is all torn up and he's got like dabs on it. Poor little boy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not like, it's not super bad, but it's like I get itchy eyes. What's up, buddy? You have scabs in your nose too, dude. What are you doing outside, dude? You are a big cheese ball. Okay. But for some reason he chose me and he like loves me to death. He's a good boy. See you later, Philip. Good luck in your happy birthday. Everyone sing Philip. Oh, Jesus. Everyone sing happy birthday to Philip before he leaves. Happy birthday to Philip. Blah, 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 blah. Something German. Drive your panzers around town. Happy birthday to you. It works. Okay. So we've got the content, so we're going to put in the message. And then the user is going to be the person, right? Oh, we've already got this in here, so it's easy. Discord ID. We've already got it locally up here. And nickname. And then the Steam ID. We've already got it. Got all the data for you, baby. Content will be Dupe Steam. Message. Speed message. Problem. Your problem. Oh, I need a comma. Save your comma for Obama. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. We're good. No problem. Not convert from Steam threading Discord channel to gtarp entities Discord channel. What am I doing wrong? Let's see. Channel async. Oh, I need to have an await, don't I? Guess not. Oh, because you're. No, I can't set that. Would that work? Or would that be like retarded? That's like, you can't do that, dummy. See what I'm doing wrong now. Happy birthday, Philip. Have fun, my friend. What are we doing here? Returns an awaitable. No. Going to go jogging. Oh, nice. Have a good night, Larry. Thank you for stopping by, sir. I appreciate it. You know what? Let's see. We're gonna go make the greatest wool movie ever. Okay. See something. Leave Callow still online. He's one of our live stream buddies. We can go raid. No, but we have VFX. Oh, he's playing Ark again. If he's playing with Beauty. I'm just the only live coder right now. Okay. And let's keep going for a little bit then. Dean gets on. We'll do our thing till Dean gets on while we're digging through this problem. Okay. So it's returning a task Discord channel. This requires a channel. But argument 1 cannot convert from past Discord channel to non-assignable parameter type. It takes a local admin. Oh, because this is a task. So we have to farm this off to like another function then or something to let it await for the response, right? Because it's async. So it would be what? It would be example that yonder. Here's one of our things that has a task in it. And then it'll return the task, right? And it'll be an await. It'll be an async. We have asyncs. Oh no, fucker. Think. This would just return. Oh, and we have to pass in the context, of course. Yes, must pass in the context. I'm probably being dumb about something. Return keyboard must be followed by an object. Would that return it? Let's see. How do you like return? It says, since it's an async method that returns task, a return keyboard must not be followed by an object expression. Did you intend to return task T? I did intend to return task T. But this, what was this returning? Task T. Task T. Return type is void. Okay. Let me look, because I remember them mentioning it here somewhere. What was it? It was like commands. Command converters? Was it this one? No. Oh, there it was, event reference. The events in gtarp plus use the task asynchronous pattern, tap. In essence, this means all event handlers must return a task. gtarp plus is largely a asynchronous library, and as such, most interactions with Discord happen asynchronously. It offers async method. .NET offers async void methods for synchronous event handlers. However, this method has numerous major flaws, most notably the fact that it's... Oh my goodness, it's so nice. You guys are the best. One thing I love, it's paperwork. Sure. You'll do the paperwork we need to do. Take care of them. Oh. Which means that once one of these methods is fired, you don't know whether to execute the finished or not. Another major flaw is that it should unhandle exception occur in a method, the entire CLR will crash, as you cannot catch the exception. Such exceptions are also hard to debug, as they often appear as something completely unrelated during runtime. Yes, they most fucking do. To this end, we offer tap-based events, transaction asynchronous pattern. They come in two flavors, parameterless and parameterized. Then it'll await something, okay. The handlers themselves can be async and they can use await inside. You can then use them 4 different ways. Parameterized event features. Preventing further handlers from running. Parameterized asynchronous takes that derived from the async event storage. This means handle probably when it's set to true prevents further event handlers from executing. Thanks. No worries. Now, if you see crazy stuff, you can smack people in the face, but don't feel like you need to. You've been pretty awesome, and you know, gosh darn it, I like you. Non-async code there. Let me see their example for getting channel async then. I'm being dumb about something. I'm being a dum-dum about something, for sure. Example. Actually, look at the examples and see if there's any that have it. Of course not. No. Thank you for destroying my project kit. Well, that's a good one for sure. Need to get the ad this message. Wait, right? It seems like we've got some homework to do. Let's go find which. Come on, big boy. Goodness, big boy. Who's my big fat boy? Who's my big fat boy? You're my big fat boy. Alright, let's see. See, since I have homework to do, I don't see anyone else on the team doing, I don't see Rocket either. It's his birthday, so he's probably out birthday drinking, I would guess. Let's go see. Greatest wool movie ever. Let's go look at what their channels are doing in science and technology and go raid one of them. Gatsby. Chicken Life. Maybe not. French. Another algorithm guy. Just kind of English. German. Algorithms are awesome, and that would be good for Balar. Totally. Russian. JavaScript and chill. Okay, let's go see the JavaScript and chill person. We're speaking English anyway. Okay.
We may be trapped on this world.
Oh. This is like low budget Rick and Morty? Oh, it is from the creators of Rick and Morty.
Courtesy of Corvo.
These are kinda hard to control. No. With a different microphone gripping it.
Interesting. See, we will go follow Riley
We may
Mundane.
be trapped on this world.
Oh my god,
Please
you fucking sack of garbages. Okay, so we're gonna go follow. Dean said he will have a birthday stream. Yeah, he said he will. So we'll see, but he's not on yet. So I'll be over there when he gets on, of course. But we're gonna go raid her. We're gonna give her some Biscuit Brigade raid love. You guys are awesome. Thank you for the follow, the bits, and the subscriptions. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna do this homework, so when we get back tomorrow, we have plenty to do and see. I will see you guys on Discord if you want to keep hanging out. I love you all. Talk to you tomorrow.